going on, everybody? Mike back here. I'm gonna do something a little bit different today. I usually do DVD Blu-ray updates, but I figured I'd do my first movie review. It's probably gonna just be some little half-assed reviews, just me talking about a movie I just watched yesterday for the first time. It's from Scream Factory. They finally put it out on Blu-ray. As far as I know, it's never been put out on DVD before. I looked it up on Amazon. I didn't see it. I saw a few VHS copies, but no DVD release for some reason after all these years. And the movie is The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Bought this the other day. I actually got it early from Diabolic DVD because they had a bunch of copies in. And yeah, I'd heard about the movie a long time ago, but I'd never gotten around to checking it out, mainly because I couldn't. So yeah, when they announced they were going to release it, I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and pick it up, see if it's any good. Started watching it yesterday. It was a pretty good movie, actually. It stars Ben Johnson, Andrew Prine, and Dawn Wells. Andrew Prine I've seen in something else, but I can't remember what the hell it was. And for a movie this old, it actually looks pretty damn good on Blu-ray. I don't really have anything else to compare it to, because like I said, there's never been a DVD release. I never owned it on VHS, so I have no idea what it looked like on there. But yeah, I think apparently it was made, I guess, back in the 70s. And it takes place in like 1946 is what the date in the movie said. And it's about a hooded guy, which is him. He shows up, or has always been, in Texarkana, Arkansas, and he kills a young couple, beats them to death and tortures them out on some backcountry road. And then, like every few weeks or so, he offs another couple. The police are scrambling around trying to find out who the guy is. And, he was pretty vicious, actually. From what I've heard, it's supposed to be, you know how that goes. It's supposed to be based on a true story from a long time ago. I'm not sure how much truth there is to that. I haven't done any research on that, so I have no idea if it's true or not. But yeah, in the movie they call him the Phantom Killer. And the movie was directed by Charles B. Pierce, who apparently after after he made this, he went on to make The Legend of Boggy Creek, which, if you've seen that, you know how weird that is. It's about a Bigfoot movie that I believe takes place around the same area. Excuse me. But yeah, when I was sitting there watching this movie, I mean, there was a few parts of it that was kind of intense. Just the way he killed people. Like, there's one part where he's got a girl strapped to a tree, and apparently she played trombone in the high school band. So he's got her strapped to a tree, and he's done beat the piss out of her boyfriend. He's laying off to the side. He takes the trombone and tapes a knife to the end of it, to the part of the trombone. I'm not sure what it's called. The part where, you know, they adjust the tone of the thing. Tapes a knife to the end of it, and does that with it. Sticks the girl in the back about 2 or 3 times. Meanwhile, the whole time he's like breathing heavy, like he's getting turned on about it or something. It was kind of weird. And through the whole movie, this guy's got a sack on his head, which I'm gonna take a guess and say that's probably where they got the inspiration for Jason in Friday the 13th Part 2. Because he wears a sack on his head, but he's only got one eye hole. This guy, he's got 2 eye holes. And there's actually a picture of him right there. He's got the sack on his head. Looks a lot like Jason to me. But yeah, this movie was actually pretty good. It surprised me. considering I've never seen it and how old it was. I mean, I'm not saying old movies aren't good, because they obviously are. But yeah, special features on here include audio commentary with historian Jim Presley, interview with actors Andrew Prine and Don Wells, theatrical trailer, essay by writer Brian Albright, and poster and still gallery. I watched the interview with Andrew Prine yesterday. It was pretty interesting to listen, because he talked about how he was always just a working actor back then. He said he'd never wait for a year or so to have a movie come around. I guess he wasn't really, picky about movies. But he said he was always constantly working on something, so that's probably why I've seen him in something else. I still have no idea what it was. Seemed like there was a couple other people in this I've seen in something else. I'm sure they probably were. It might be Ben Johnson I've seen in, I don't know. But the picture quality on this was excellent. If I didn't say that already, which I probably did. I started watching, I was like, damn, this looks really good for the time period. I mean, it obviously had some, like little white specks that would show up all over the screen because it's an old print of a movie. But, other than that, it looked really, really good. And if I had to rate this movie out of 5 stars, I'd probably give it about a 4 out of 5. I actually really enjoyed it. And, there's the discs. If I can get this right. Town of Dread Sundown on Blu-ray. And the other movie is called The Evictors, which I've never seen before. I have no idea what that's about. I haven't watched it yet. It's got some, oh, if I get the damn thing out of the case. It's got some pretty nice cover art on the inside as well. There's The Evictors. Like I said, I have no idea what the hell that movie's about. And the Town of Dread Sundown. It's weird. I mean, it's a slasher movie, but the killer a few times uses a gun to shoot people with, and he was actually kind of deadly with that damn thing. Yeah, but like I said, it's just me talking about the movie. It's just a little half-assed review I thought I'd do. If you've never seen this, if you've always wanted to see it, pick it up. It was a pretty good watch. I don't know if this will be the only review I ever do for a movie or not. It might end up being the only one, or I might do one down the road. Who knows? But, yeah, be sure to rate, comment, or subscribe. Let me know what you think of the review. Tell me if you liked it, hated it. Any criticism is welcome. But that's all from me. Check it out. Town of Dreaded Sundown. Later.